right, chat. Let's get it. Back at it again. It's been a while. So now I'm doing a dual stream, both YouTube and TikTok. Trying to test out the connection. It's been a while since I've done it. The last time I've done it, it always would affect my ping in game. I want to see how it is now. Kind of test the waters a bit. When I was just doing the YouTube last time, it was pretty good. It was basically the same as if I was not streaming. So I kind of want to test the waters to see if it affects me more by doing a multi-stream. And if so, then I'll probably not stream on TikTok, to be honest with you. If I had to choose one, I would just do YouTube. So anybody on TikTok, you'd rather watch me on YouTube, it's over there. It's a better view on YouTube as well, if I'm being honest, but kind of up to you in terms of how you want to watch. If you do, we're going to do a warm-up game in Hut. And then we're going to move to some scrims and sixes. So that's the plan for tonight. We got 28 unopened packs. Yeah, we're not going to open up a single one because we don't care. We're going right into some games. I just want to test out the connection. See how we do. Yeah, I'm starting to get into Hut a little bit more. So, see how we do here. Kind of take a gauge. Look at this guy. 98 overall, Lucas Raymond. Is that what that was? Alrighty. Fantilli against Fantilli. Who's going to win? Is it going to be number 19 or is it going to be number 19? And number 19 wins. See how we do here. Not quite there. Looking for options. Cycle a little bit. Nice defense. Commonville. Looking front across. Maybe. There it is. Ooh, did that go? Did he make that save? Really? Fantilli. Doesn't have it. Work it down low. Cut right to the net. There's a shot. Nothing bad there. Turn and skate. Palmanville on the forecheck. He wants to go for a line change. See, guys have like strategies on how to play this. I mean, I don't really play Hut, you know. I'm not a guy that like controls all the players. No way I like. Okay, I was about to say that was just to buy time to get a line change going. He's going for like the TikTok clips or something, bro. I'm just going for goals here, and I can't. And it's in anyway. No, it's not. It is. Poke check in. This game sucks because the goalie is not programmed to just look behind him and place his glove down, right? Yeah, we don't know how to do that, and it's NHL 26. Imagine in 2026, we don't know how to program goalies to cover loose pucks that are literally right there in front of his face. But you know, we do what you can, I guess, right? Gonna look for the cross. You don't have it. Looking for the backhander. And Swayman goes for the flashiness. What even triggers that animation? It's just like, instead of just looking up and grabbing it, he's got to do the flashy as well. Like, they either don't do anything or they go for the flashy save. I just don't understand it. It's freaking stupid. Damn, I thought 19 was going to win. Yeah, I thought so too. We got another 19 battle here. Let's see. Is this Jonathan Taves? Still lost it though. Shot scored. John Klingberg from way out. Clap bombs it, and it's a tie game. That little thunderclap. 103.4. It's a tough one to grab, Swayman. Hoping for a stick on that, but he did not get that. Quick up. Here's Taze. Moving in. Taze scored. Jonathan Taze. I would say the real number 19, if I'm being honest with you. Fantilli hasn't earned that title yet. When you think of a player that has the number 19, you think of Jonathan Taze. You don't think of anybody else. Especially in this, in a Hawks jersey. That's the only guy that you think about. Taze again in his prime, although he's definitely not anymore. He's got the pass. He don't have it. Backhander save. Swayman going for some flashy save. I can't really put out my fourth line because the fourth line is like literally mid 80s or low 80s. Not really all that good. Oh, we got Riley Smith with number 19 as well. Domi scores. He's going for just flashy. He's going for the hits. It's extremely easy to get around him. I mean, to be honest, these are moves that I just don't think should be in the game, but they are. What's up, hockey fan? Nah, bro. 19 Jonathan Taze. That's, you know, Dynasty era. I don't think of anybody else, bro. Nobody else in my mind comes, you know, like deserves to like wear that number. I don't even care how far back you go. Chernak. The guy had like a pass there. He just chose not to go for it. Oh, it did not go to who I wanted to. Riley scores. To be honest, these are like... This isn't even crazy, man. I do want to grind Hut in 27, if I'm being honest. Like, this is just kind of like treading the waters, get my feet wet, see how it looks, see how it's played. Understand what I'm getting myself into type thing. But for one, like, I'm not facing the guys that know how to abuse every single mechanic in the game yet. I'm only a silver player, so I haven't built up. First of all, I haven't built up my team to that point. I haven't seen, you know, and I haven't faced those teams that have built up their team to a certain degree. Sure, at the higher levels, you'll see literally nothing but like just traits after trait after traits, elite traits of like wheels, elite edges, all that kind of stuff being just abused constantly. Big rig, truculence, unstoppable, all that kind of stuff, you know. In my opinion, the game is played better when you don't have super high overall, you know, players and or abilities. Why are we seeing just this slow motion of the puck where the guy had 18 centuries to get the puck and he's just sitting there looking at it behind him, waiting for somebody to come in and poke check the puck. That is like picture perfect the definition of what EA Sports does. This is the only clip that they're going to show this period. This is the only thing that happened in the game, was this play right here. They showed the same goal 3 times in a row, except for that one save, I guess. Okay, except for that one save. Oh, let's see it again. Okay, no, never mind. That's okay. EASHL should have less X factors and higher overall players. In my opinion, they can keep the overall the same. I don't think they need to bump it. Usually, they do need to limit the amount of traits that are seen. Because if you think about it, when you look at HUT or any other game mode that you play, EASHL is the only game mode that has the most amount of X factors that could be displayed at one time. There's 6 players, right? 6 players on each team. That's 12 players. They all have 3 traits on. So that's 36 traits that are on the ice at one time that can go off in any moment, depending on what it is. When you look at HUT or anything else, or at least from what I've seen, nobody has more than like 1 or 2. And not every single player has it. You have to choose which ones get the traits. Even if there's higher overall players, right? It's still better and less abusive that way, because you can only have certain ones go off, right? It's less than that of EASHL. And EASHL is supposed to be the most competitive game mode in the game. On paper, it is the most competitive game mode, and you have the most amount of exploits and traits that can go off at any given moment. Like, that just doesn't really make much sense. You know, they don't have a good direction. You know, like, I don't think they think this stuff through. If anything, every single player in EASHL should be limited to 1 trait at the very most. Maybe 2. But then what they should do is literally get rid of all the elite traits. Because why have the elite traits? Why did they need to change from, you know, the zone ability, right? The gold X factor, the one that you were able to have, and then 2 superstar ones. Like, now it's, oh, let's open up the playbook to have all the traits, and you just pick the ones that you want based on however many points you want to spend on 1 or 2. And then have, you know, whatever your third one is. Like, you got to think of the balancing that they don't have. Like, they put the traits in the game, and what were they thinking World of Chel was? To, like, just keep on having the most amount of traits that can go off. Like, why 3? Because you had 3 before? Like, the feedback that I give this game is, like, have it less extreme. Like, the simpler you make this gameplay, the better the game will actually be in play. But they don't, like, think about that stuff. They just want whatever makes them the most money. But it's like, I would almost rather play HUT sometimes than, like, play World of Chel. It's funny. I've never had that type of, like, thought in my head before. That's never came to mind. Where it's like, oh, I would rather, like, I actually want to give HUT a try and see how the gameplay is. You know what I mean? Like, it's just friggin' stupid. You should never think that. Especially, you know, or at least for me. The guy that fucking despises HUT. Like, maybe to do it on fucking purpose, too. Dobosh. Dobosh. I'm seeing what kind of plays I can set up, too. Like, go for a little cut play. Nobody's really giving me a cut play. I do not have the speed for this guy. Not have the speed for that one. Here comes Taze. Gotta watch out for Jonathan Taze. There's a shot. Another nice save there. Got a red-hot goaltender right now. Taze. Oh, you don't want to give it to Taze. You don't want to give it to Taze. Snipe it. Rebound. Dobosh with the saves. Is that how you say his name? I've heard it said like a few different ways. Dobez, Dobosh, Dobes. Like, how do you actually say his name? Ooh, I don't know how to play this game. There's a shot saved by Schwayman because he knows how to make a save. Chernak will lose the puck because we can't make a breakout pass. Little LT pivot to the outside in front. Big save. And he's definitely playing like his playoff self. I got to say, I think if I had to be honest, I think the reason Montreal got as far as they did, no like discredit to when they were able to produce offensively, but if it wasn't for their goaltender, I don't think they would have gotten as far as they did. I think you could say that about a lot of teams, though, when they make it a certain, you know, distance. Gadjevich. You see how easy he makes a save? Like, you need a goaltender that can do that. Gadjevich. Actually, don't mean looking for it. He can't make a pass to the person I wanted to. Here comes Falk. Skate stride by stride for him. Go for the shot. I went for the wrong hit. And there's not a penalty, though. He looked for the blast and a rebound. We got full pressure again. Raquel. Nazar. Nice hit, though. Raquel. I think 80. I got like an 82 overall. Fucking Raquel. Was it the fourth line? Yeah, the fourth line's getting some reps, right? I got like an 82 overall because I needed to get somebody who was on Pittsburgh or somebody that I had, right? Just to get the extra ability points on my team. Yeah, that was, yeah. Going for some clips with the fourth liner, 82 overall. All right, well, we had offense, but the goalie's red hot, so sometimes you run into that. Oh, we got it, though. Backhand scored. You can't save that, though, right? He can make a diving save across for an easy glove snag, clip farming. But then a backhander that's so damn predictable, top shelf, you can't get. Which I guess that's... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. He was a stunned on the first one. I guess that's what happens. Is that my logo? What arena am I in? I see you got that one all day. I got cut to the slot and everything. Jason Pominville. Oh, here comes the LT pivot. But no, he could save those. Oh, I was looking for a right-handed 1T. I forgot I switched. Ooh, I like switched them up to their 1T side. Fantilli looking for it. Then Fantilli. Ooh, nice defense. Fantilli though again. Number 19. Unstoppable. Like scratch my nose. I was gonna go for a poke, but then just did not have my finger on the trigger. Nice pick. It's an icing. That's crazy. And he went for the hit on the goaltender. Go Bosh. Let's see him make some saves. James Bond. And you guys play that the new James Bond game, 007 First Light? I'm in the process of playing it. Fucking amazing. Like one of the best games that I've like ever played. Got a great story and everything. And now I can't fucking pass to save my life. I didn't even check the ping. I don't think last game. I don't know how much like you're gonna be able to see like the ping effect, right, from like the stream and all that, because you're playing against some, like, I think like, don't you match the ping of the player you're playing against? Like, it's not like you're not connected to a server, are you, when you're playing HUT games? It's only your connection to the other player, or is that only online versus where it does that? And obviously for HUT they want a better, you know, ping, you know, type connection experience for players, so they'll actually have dedicated servers for HUT games, because that's their moneymaker mode, and they got to perform for their moneymaker. Comes Wallman. Hanifin looking for the hit. Gonna guard the slot though. Guys looking for some options. Here's a shot that got blocked, and then the rebound in front. We'll throw that out of Swayman. Throw it back for Gadjevich. Looking for support. He's got Max Domi. He's going to avoid a hit. Avoids another one, potentially. He's by himself as there's a line change for the Hawks. We'll throw that puck around down low for Falk. Looking for the options again. He's got Domi. Looking for the lane. He shot. What the fuck? What was that dive? Yeah, let's not pick it up and pass it right away. Let's just, you know, go for the diving clear to the bench because you hate what that guy chirped at you. Like, we went in and tried to hit the trainer. The animations in this game are just funny, dude. Jacob Trumba. Can't go for it. LT pivot. Backdoor scored. The French force of hell. Here comes Harper. Can't get around the bend, but we got help from, I think that's Fantilli. Or it could be Jonathan Tays. They both got number 19. Because we got to have the same. Do I have, like, fucking Christmas music on or something? Like, well, what is this? Type of jingle. Nice drop pass there. You got the one-timer. And Swayman, he'll throw it out. Because he's got space. And I didn't even see the team, the amount of time that was left. Saw. Dude. What's up, Nick? Playing some Hut. I gotta say, my time playing Hut, it hasn't been bad, actually. Like, I generally don't hate the game when I'm playing it. Then again, I am a silver player. And the ping's good. This is me streaming on YouTube and TikTok. Now, again, this is just Hut. I'm testing out the connection because I want to see how my ping is when I'm streaming. Before, in the past, I had issues trying to play competitively while streaming. I couldn't do it. Like, it wasn't working. Or my ping would spike bad when I'm playing Hut or when I'm playing Chel, right? So if I'm playing competitive leagues, I don't want to be you know, throwing extra ping out the window, right? Or having issues there when I'm trying to play against guys that have literally 3 ping or less. You know, I think you want to kind of manage the ping that you got. Here comes, oh, Fantilli. Can't get. Where is this defense at? Like, he's got nobody here. And I mean, literally, it's a wide ass open. He's just going for the hits, though. We got Pominville driving in. He's going to get the clear. Throws it. Does he have a chance? Oh, he could not shoot the puck. We got a stick on it, I believe. Here's a shot by Hartley. Looking for the rebound. That goes off the side. We're going to throw this out. And my name is Igor. And we're going to give you some family-friendly commentary. Here comes Tays. Or is that Fantilli? It is. Hut is overrated. I'm not going to lie. I don't think Hut is bad. Sup, Mist? Buy more Hut packs. That is true. You know, the name of my team is Hack Packs. So, I got to buy more Hack Packs. I got like 30 packs that I can open, actually, right now. I'm a silver 3. Yeah, don't look at the rank because I don't play this mode. But you know, if I do these streams, I'll like slowly climb. Again, I do want to hit this more in 27, just to kind of give me something else to do other than Chel. Because like the thing about Chel is you need to have other people on in order to play Chel, and sometimes those other people are not on, so I can't play Chel. And I don't feel like sometimes setting up. Yeah, I got 31 packs. You kidding me? So sometimes I don't want to set up like. Yeah, look at all these packs, dude. Like, yeah, we're not doing that. It's gonna take me like a half hour at least to do that because literally, I wish the menu system was faster, like just the standard like menu. It's just not. That's the problem. So we are going to let's see. Are there scrims happening right now? I do want to switch over to Chel. We're going to do some scrims. We're going to give some guys a chance to try out for the club, for the team. Moving forward, we're looking for we're fucking Johnson, bro. So I played against Johnson the other day. When you guys don't know, he's like, so you see, supposedly my editor, right? He actually got the game not too long ago. He doesn't really want me to talk about him much, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's my stream. We played against each other. This is like, apparently he claims he hasn't played the game in like 5 years. I think that's a flat out lie, but you can't tell him that apparently. We go in and we actually play against each other in hut because you can actually do that apparently. Didn't know that. So he's like, well, if you do online versus, you probably won't have a fair team that you're playing against, which I mean, I don't understand that type of mentality because the first time I played against him, he obviously clearly had the better team, but that's a story for another time. he sent me the screenshot he took of him beating me in hut. This guy hasn't played for 5 years and yet he looked like he was a freaking veteran. Now I won't chalk him up that much because I don't really think he's that good. I think I had a bad game if I'm being honest, but that's kind of EA makes this game off hot microtransactions, and it sucks to start playing now. Well, see, the thing is, they've somehow found a way to also do it in Chel, in World of Chel. Look at all these microtransactions. Why do you think they keep pumping out classes for us to buy? Presets, traits, all that stuff. They overhauled the traits. Why? So that if you don't unlock the traits, guess what you can do? You can buy the traits. Because you weren't there for the season, because you weren't grinding this game. So if you want to get this game and be even with other people, and I'm just, you know, saying this for like hut or for pubs sake, because obviously when you're playing leagues you can't use these traits, but that's, you know, you're able to buy traits that you don't have because you weren't here to play it and unlock it, because you don't spend all this time grinding the game like other people that have no life. So how much does it cost? Get Chel points. You got to spend $10 just to get a little over 1,000, and that's not enough. You need 7,000, or if you get a what was it? I don't even know. They had a freaking sale going on, $25 just to get 3,000 plus an additional 2,500 and 500 bonus. I don't even know what any of this stuff means. I guess 20. What is the 500 bonus? If you already are giving us, oh, the 500 bonus. Oh, that's what it is. 3,000 points combined. So you only get that, and you still don't have enough to buy the fucking traits. You're telling me you got to basically pay one up that, which is $50. Because, like, then it'd be like, oh, well, I have like 2,000 left. I gotta use it to buy something else. Like, I could go on a rant on this for like days, man. It's fucking insane. It shouldn't even be this way. Like, nasty to think about too. What's up, guys?
What's up, dude? Yo. No.
All right. So, who else are we waiting on? We got, let's see. We need both wingers, right? Alright, so chat, we're gonna switch over to scrims. We're gonna do some scrims. These are some tryouts for the guys playing. Again, yeah, we're looking for guys. Anybody that's in chat that maybe is looking for a team for esports, maybe next year, because I don't think there's going to be an event this year. If you are interested in trying out for the team, we have open spots available. Just DM me on Discord. Let me know your position, whatever, and we can figure out a time to get you in. That's basically what these guys are doing here. I'll be kind of running through our community Discord, which is the first thing down below on the YouTube side. You can look at that. You can join that there, or you can, I guess, go on the main channel. There's a link there for it as well. And we gather and kind of do stuff there. But the thing is about this is that I'm doing it differently than before. So the past grind I had, I'm kind of scrapping because we're not really playing, and I don't think it was really designed or done the way that I intended to in terms of like picking personnel. There needs to be talent to really move forward. Esports is you kind of need to have talent. I mean, otherwise it's gonna just take way too long to try to get guys going. So in this case, we're giving guys one session to kind of, I guess, prove something. Right now, you don't have to do a whole lot. It's just kind of seeing what your skill level is, and if you're able to keep up with the teams playing competitively, which is why we're looking for scrims now. So we're looking at the LG chats or Discords, right? There's guys looking for scrims. And all right, let's see here. Who is looking for one? Actually, there is no team looking right now currently. That's bad. That kind of sucks. Could throw a code out there and see. Oh, we do have one, maybe. There is one. Okay. If there is one, we're going for it. Like perfect timing. I literally hit. Okay. I thought I had to confirm it. But yeah, we're kind of be doing this for a little while. So if, you know, you kind of show what you got, if it looks good, we'll kind of move you on and kind of keep going that way till we kind of get a certain number of guys that we kind of want to settle on, I guess. Now, I think we got all legal bills. Okay. Feeling fucking tired too right now. Alrighty. A little warm up here. All right, so now we're also testing the connection. I'm again streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. It usually gives me problems whenever I was doing this before, so that's why I never streamed like the leagues and all that kind of stuff, like esports or LG, because I would spike a lot when I'm streaming. I don't want to do that when I'm trying to play competitively.
Straight back.
All right, here we go. All right, let's reset here. Red cut left. All good. Blue cut in. Nice. Good play. Please don't give me a hold EA. All right, nice. Look at that deflection. Nice, D. I'm gonna go D to D here late. I'm gonna dump this right for blue. All right, game. It actually worked out. Oh, I thought it did.
Oh, that's crazy.
Quasi.
Push blue.
What's up, bro? How you doing? It's been a while.
Gotcha. Not setting yellow.
Oh, try to get in and just pass right away. Oh, good save. Nice. Good try. Oh yeah, we're on. Yeah. Wait, yeah. There you go. Yeah, just give it back to him. You're not supposed to dunk. Nice. No, I tried to pass. I fucking canceled it. And I did a fucking stupid D. Nice, good try.
Try. Oh, sorry, buddy. Push for the green got the words.
Nice, dude. Nice. Alright, it's not a bad period. I gotta see what the ping is. To me, I feel like this is central. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Unless you pick the server, it randomly picks, I think. Like, to me, I don't know why it feels so good right now. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just used to the friggin' 30-40.
So far, no own goals. That's always a good sign.
Yeah. Well, you know, we literally just started, so see how long it takes. I wouldn't be impressed yet. Got one little spike.
Being impressed. I just said it's a good start.
Yeah, but like, all right.
God knows you hate me enough to make sure that it goes in at some point.
Yeah, you know. Kind of just because I like expect more out of you and I want to throw some curveballs your way a little bit, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know, because if you're ready for it, then, you know, you'll never be surprised by anything. And that's kind of what I want. Where I want us to get to, you know what I mean? Where you're just like ready for everything.
I'm wary of 10 people instead of just 5.
Yeah. Well, it's really only 6 people because I don't think anybody else can do it. Your blue cut
I'm
right,
sure
I'm
you'll
going to cut
coerce
left.
everyone else to do it.
Good block. Nice. We'll just crab it up. Go right, Red. Yeah. My fault. The guy, like, was, like, pressing you.
Straight back.
Nice, dude. Nice pick. Oh, good try. Nice.
Oh no.
It's all good. Shit, you guys like the music while we're playing?
Straight back.
I kind of had just some non-copyright music going. Can't really have anything crazy. I mean, it's almost annoying a little bit because I'm not like used to it. I could always turn it off for me, but then I don't know. Ooh, can I get there? Nope. I was really hoping he picked it up and I was going to hit him, but that did not happen. Nice defense. Nice. I'm fucking beat. Nice. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Somehow he gets out of that. All right, game. Good save. Blue, stay wide. I'm gonna sauce it too. Nice save. Cut in blue. I'm gonna skate wide. Oh yeah, no goal. Get out of here, game. Goal interference? Or is that a kick? Oh, a kick? Is that what they're calling? Come on, game, give us something. Oh, F you, rough. Fucking refs are paid off.
Kick to me. Thought you guys were stick on it.
Save.
Right behind you.
Oh, I should have caught it. My bad, dude.
Sorry. The game was glitching for me a little bit towards the end there in that period. I don't know if you guys saw it on your end. Chat. You could see the game spiking a little bit. What a freaking snipe, though. It's a good little warm up. Seems okay. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Like, I don't feel a huge spike. But, like, this is the thing. Like, nothing really changed. Or maybe I did. I think I did actually switch up the setup a little bit. I remember I had the stream was, like, Wi-Fi. And I had the wire connected directly to the Xbox. Now I kind of, like, split it. Where, like, I have it in my PC. Like, one... It's, like, connected to something that, like, splits the Wi-Fi. Or the splits the like, internet. See, it ain't bad now. I don't know. Maybe the Wi-Fi signal actually jams the connection of it, which doesn't make any sense because, like, you would think that if I have a wired connection directly to the Xbox, it would be better there, right? And then the PC can just, like, connect through Wi-Fi for, like, the stream and all that, and you would think it wouldn't affect the game, but somehow it did before.
Oh, it's okay, fuck.
It's all good. I should have darted back, I think. Hanged in the offense for too long. Well, hold up, though. Wasn't there goal interference, though? Like, he literally hit Crowing, like, towards the end there, as the shot was going in. But nah, we get a kicking motion. Go right, red. I'm gonna skate left. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Any way
Nice
it goes
play.
in, take it. Maybe the goalie's like taking a break,
Deceptive.
or maybe he was surprised, right? Because he wasn't prepared for every scenario. I'm gonna go D to D late. Nice. Oh, I was hoping. Cut in, blue. Fuck me.
Oh, I try to get out of your way.
Voice of reason. Nice move. Yeah, I know you're referring to the LT pivot goal that guy had in the backhand.
Stick left.
Voice of reason, though. Fuck on Teddy. Oh my gosh. Because I'm facing the wrong fucking direction. It's like when you get in those scenarios, you're like, you're already kind of turning, facing the goalie. And it's like you can't turn back around right away just so that you're ready for the fucking puck.
Straight back.
That force is gonna go in every time unless I can tie him up. The music too loud, chat.
Back to yellow.
It's alright. Clubs dust. See, TikTok brings out the freaking guys that are honest, I guess. I don't know.
Straight back.
Honest or guys with huge egos. That's all you see on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like no one's afraid to say what they really think on TikTok. That's the craziest thing about it. You kind of almost kind of respect it in some way because you're like, well, at least they're honest, right? Granted, guys, the only thing I'll say here is that we're not really a club. These are all brand new guys besides the one guy I played with like the other day. I don't expect it to be a finished product. And what's a warm-up game too? We haven't played. Maybe this is like their third game. Who knows? Probably not though, because scrims usually start around this time. They don't usually go for this long. This could be a line too. Like when you get to these scrims too, I'm not gonna lie too. For LG, I almost think that sometimes this is tougher than some actual league games that you'll play, because if LG lines scrimming is not really known that much like across LG. Like teams scrim, but they don't really. There's not too many teams that would be willing to scrim like with their line mates to build chemistry. So how many games are these guys in with each other? I mean, who knows? But I don't know. This happens a lot, man. Where it's like third period shit that goes in. And then I don't know how to poke check. Like the game looked worse than it was, and it really wasn't that bad. A couple things that got away from us. We're aligned. We won EASHL Cup last season. LG is Mickey Mouse in 2026. So what, like, it wasn't before? Is that what you're telling me? What a fucking play though. Nice pass. Nice move. I mean, we'll take it when it comes there. So when was it not Mickey Mouse? So I joined LG in 23. Was it Mickey Mouse then? What makes it Mickey Mouse, actually? GG's. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I didn't even put it together. So we were playing your line. Okay. And you guys won the E last season? Okay. Well, yeah, you guys looked the part. I'm not gonna lie to you. Prime LG 2019. Well, that's actually before it even started, Chel. That's even funny. So, anything beyond that, Mickey Mouse. GG's, Panda. Beyond that, it's just inflation. Okay. Damn, that means I joined at the wrong time. But there's not much I can do about that. Like, I started playing Chel online, like, grinding it in NHL 20. I started a little bit towards the end of 19. I was playing literally just threes. Then played, you know, like, I actually started playing in 2020. Right in time for COVID, because why not? You guys want to play again, or you guys have another scrim? I would love to play again, honestly. Unless you have another team or a game. If you're not in the LGHL, then you're just buns. Okay. So the A is like, yeah, you're buns. But once you go to the NHL, then you're not buns. Okay, well then let me find an NHL team right now. Let's see the difference. We got a oh wait, no, this hang on. Do we have another scrim? Is it the same? Oh, it's the same code. You guys want to play again or what? Or did you guys already move on? So I'm like tempted to type or to like literally do it again. I'll do it again if you guys want to back, then that's it. You guys type the same code. I just, you know, unless you guys want to just. I'm only doing it because I don't know. I can't find anybody else. I don't want to wait 10 minutes. You guys can choose the back if you want. I'm gonna stay. I think game 2 we got you. LG lost all credibility when they cleared out the physical play stuff. How does that, what goes into that type of thought process? What does the physical play style even mean? Because you can still hit in the game. It's not like you can't hit. What's up, buddy? Looking to run C? All right. Are you a part of the Discord Midnight Rambler? If you are, we'll gather there. Just look out for when I'm looking for guys. You can even DM me as well. Kind of tell me your, like what spot you want to play and all that, and then we can look to get you in. West Coasters have to run 70 plus ping most games in LG. Yeah, it sucks to play West Coast, although some guys can make it happen. There's you know, a couple guys that are West Coast that are lowly esports players. No power forward, defensive defenseman, and removed any physical trait. People used to be able to rock a 6'9" build in LG. Why do you need a 6'9" build though? Like, oh yeah, LG's lost all credibility. They're not competitive at all. I can't run my 6'9" enforcer with truculence. I'm not understanding that like that entire mindset, if I'm being honest. Go right, Red. I'm gonna escape. Oh, I was hoping for first. And I just can't fucking defend. Didn't have to be an enforcer to be 6'9". I believe you do though, don't you? Because don't they only go up to 6'7"? Unless you're an enforcer, then you go 6'8", 6'9". more reach. Current gen, yes, old days you could be. Oh yeah, I do remember that. I don't think that's a big problem though. I mean, the problem isn't the builds necessarily, like the individual classes. I don't think that's the problem with Chel, if I'm being honest, just from my own experience. Like that's not what makes this game bad. Is because you can't run anything you want, like every single different possibility. Because you can't do that, it's not good. Like that's not the problem with Chel, especially from a competitive standpoint. I don't think anybody's pissed because you can't run a big physical guy. It might be for some guys, because if that's their playstyle, that's all they rely on. But nah, I don't think so. Nobody at a high level is complaining about not being physical enough or big enough to get it. You know what I mean?
Oops. That.
I got nothing. Frustrating.
Maybe I want to run truck to counter the LT moves. I mean, I understand it, because that is the thing that is the biggest, like, lopsided effect of between offense and defense. Guys are able to run elite edges, and at least they took away wheels, right? But it's like, yeah, why is elite edges still like available? Because there's skill tied to it. What's the skill? It's literally just LT, pivot, and spin. Like you don't need that if you're gonna get rid of all these other defensive. I mean, not really every single defensive trait, but it's like, you know, that is something that I will agree with. But it's like you could run truculence on if they were to allow it, you could run it on any build now, right? So it's not like it's only tied to the physical classes like it was in previous years, right? That is the one thing I'll give credit for to EA, is they've opened up a lot of things, but it's like they don't understand what they do with the trades. That there's a lot of like things that you can abuse very easily because of the trades. The game should not be ran on trades. Wheels did literally nothing. No, it does something. I mean, I could definitely, when I'm playing pubs, I can definitely feel the difference. Guys that can activate it versus when I don't have it, it's not the same. It's very tough to play defense. I mean, there's gap control, right? But you can feel the difference when you have it versus when you don't. At least in my opinion, I could feel it. That's why there's no traits leagues. Could someone send me an invite to that? Somebody I think did, and I don't know who did. I don't have the DM anymore. If anybody has, how many, if there's like, if there's only one or if there's multiple, I don't know if you guys know who runs those leagues, but if you guys can send me like a Discord server invite, I would love to maybe see about those, you know what I mean? Because that would be like a good comparison, going from Chel to, or going from LG to playing in like a no traits league, playing like seeing what the difference is. See, I went for the hit here, and then I wasn't able to get back in time because I already was pivoted down low. Try to race back. The guy forced it across. BBHL, no, but it's a weak league. Yeah.
Straight back.
Nice, good try. Oh, pass it out, chunk. Yeah, that's on me. Played one season and got out of there.
Straight back.
Nice. Nice, good play. Or are they going to take that one back? Sorry, you barely grazed the goalie's ankle when you were giving that puck, so no goal.
Quick. Push for blue. Green split.
I've had definitely more fun playing LG or playing pubs as opposed to LG. Really? That's a new one. Just hoping for a bounce, man.
Oh, it's only I'm awesome.
Remove it.
Nice, good take.
Great.
More fun playing pubs than LG because I can use whatever I want. See, but the thing is, I don't like using whatever I want, right? Because then the game doesn't really run. It doesn't look good when everybody can use whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like the guys playing LG, you guys think the traits that they banned were the right ones, and should there be more or less, or what should be allowed?
Sorry, buddy. Nice. Good. Great. Oh.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
I got left, maybe. Nice.
Save.
Go right, Red.
Fucker.
I thought you were gonna keep going.
The 5'10", 175 grinder builds good with 96 speed and acceleration. Red, no contest warrior, and quick
Straight back.
gold quick release. I don't like the grinder class at all, to be honest with you. I think 2-way forward is a better class overall. I'm going to dump it, right?
Oh,
That was crazy.
yeah, of course. Fuck.
Grinder is the most fun class. What does the grinder have that the 2-way forward is weak in? Like anything besides hand-eye. Don't even give me hand-eye. Either no traits or allow everything. The half and half nonsense is so suffocating. No, because then it's either one extreme or it's just something that is unrealistic to the way... I mean, personally, the less traits, the better. Like, no traits for LG would be nice, but that's not going to happen. Like, because when you're thinking about this game from like, oh, I'm going to play... Some guys don't always get... Like, if I'm going to play, like, pubs with my line because I can't find scrims, now you got to play against guys who are playing with traits. Same with, like, esports. You can't... Unless, well, those guys would find the fucking scrims, right? So they wouldn't have an issue. There was something strictly for no traits, right? So everybody's on the same playing field. But if you're gonna like scrim in pubs because you can't find scrims, right? Like you're playing pubs, you're gonna play against guys that can use whatever they want. And you're like, well, I want to grind without traits because I need to get used to this, and you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like it's not, you can't do that because then it's like way too unbalanced. Even as it is now, like when I was playing pubs with the guys before, I would tell them, hey, you can't use anything that's banned. The other team can use whatever they want, but we have to be limited to only LG builds, right? So we didn't have wheels on where everybody else could have elite wheels on, you know, so they're blowing right pies, speed and all that, or elite edges and stuff, so truculence and all that. So it made it tougher for us to play because like we're getting reps in with the LG builds that we would be using. I mean, yeah, when you have that frame of mind where it's like, oh, I want to play at a disadvantage because it's going to make me better. Sure. That goes for everything. I think what LG was attempting to do is buy certain traits. They didn't want the game to be ran on with like truculence, because that was just like everybody would literally just be hitting each other. There's not really much skill tied to it. I do think warriors should have been actually banned if truculence was going to be banned, because now hitting somebody is tough to do because somebody could just run warrior and it makes it that much tougher to hit them, right? When you don't have... It's not like it's incredibly difficult to hit somebody. It's not like they can just negate everything, but there is a clear... Like, again, like I think what they banned and what isn't banned, you know, like it favors the offense a lot. There's not much from a defensive standpoint besides like stick them up, and then I guess you matching the other offensive builds, right, in terms of elite edges or warrior, right? Like as a defenseman, having warrior really doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, I could run no contest, which does help. I don't like using no contest though for some reason. I like warrior, but that's because when I control the puck a lot too. So like when I'm patrolling it, I don't want to get hit every time and then have to have this long get up time. Otherwise, I would run probably no contest. If I was a strict defenseman playing LG, like I was never a guy that controlled the puck at all, I would probably run no contest if I'm being honest. No contest also drains energy, true, but you do get that speed trade-off. It was like a quick kind of burst of speed, plus you get a better chance of picking up the puck anyway. We think of going back to needing required attribute minimums to get abilities. Absolutely, I don't know why they took that away. But I can understand. Well, that would actually, well, no, actually, that would like defeat the whole entire purpose of hold up. Big save. Defeat the whole purpose of like how they I was going for something crazy. Like the reason all these traits are open up to players, right, is because they can actually they're able to just use it without any actual. Wow, nice.
Nice shot.
Pass.
Good shot. Like we can't use truculence before with like a PMD because we didn't have this whatever amount of attribute points in this category. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make any sense from what I was saying. Because you can actually achieve that stuff now, if I'm being honest. Go right, Red.
Oh, great pass.
Let me go DDD again. Ah, it's all good.
Straight back.
Want to see next game in a Discord? I'm kind of just rolling with one group unless they do split. Yeah, GG's. For the videos, thanks for holding it down, still having fun with it. Well, saying I'm having fun with it, that's a whole nother conversation. Sometimes you feel like addicted to things you hate. And sometimes you have a strong desire to hate something, right? because you know it could be better, but it's not. Chel's definitely love-hate. It absolutely is, too. Like, if it wasn't for my desire to play in leagues and stuff, I would have been done with this game since probably this year, actually. Because we tried it last year. I probably would have been done last year, too, then. I probably would have been done in 24. It's got to be a Discord for non-traits games. Well, probably, yeah, there's a league, but it's not very good. All right, we need another left D. Anybody in chat that wants to try out for left D? Maybe I'll put out a... What I do need to add to the Discord is roles for, like, you know, for like fucking certain positions. So I could be like, yeah, you need a... Need a left D, and then it'll only ping the fucking left Ds. What's the D-man build? I mean, I have it on my I have it on my channel. Although I didn't actually post the season 6. You guys want season 6 builds? It's really season 5 builds with just whatever the added points are. I didn't change a single thing. So if you're looking for like new out of this world type builds, you're not gonna find it here. I don't tweak the builds like that because I don't play pubs, so I only need the league builds like LG, and I'm only gonna use the one build. I'm not gonna, you know. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. The game is all about goals, so new players can play. It was better when you had to grind for the traits you want. See, I don't really like that, grinding for the traits, because like this is the problem, right? Is like for sixes leagues, for sixes competitively, pubs is like something that you don't do. You just don't do it. So, like, there's some guys that play sixes, right, that will never touch pubs. They never play threes either, so they'll never touch pubs. And pubs is the only way, other than, I guess, any other game mode too, but pubs is the only way that you can actually level up your player. When you play scrims and that's all you do, like, what we're doing right now doesn't apply to our level at all. We're literally just playing scrims. So they're private matches. They don't count for anything. There's a lot of guys that would only rather do that when they load up Chel. So for there to be like, you have to play pubs to unlock traits, defeats the whole competitive grind emphasis. You know what I mean? Because that's like, oh, well, we got to spend the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, possibly month, depending on how much we play the game, grinding pubs so I can unlock the traits I want and then use what I want. But see, that's the thing. Nobody plays pubs anymore because pubs is just not good. It's not competitive. When you're an LG player, an esports player, you're not going to play pubs ever. But yeah, that's how, because they literally just screwed it up. I mean, there's nothing really to play for, to be honest. See, trying to get this one guy in. Yeah, just add me if, I don't even know if he's in the stream or not. But yeah, I think back in the day, there really wasn't a need to do scrims before, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know. Like, I was, like, again, the one guy says that ever since 2019, it's been Mickey Mouse LG is all it really was, right? Since 2019, it's LG is just Mickey Mouse now. It's like, okay. So that means every time I loaded up Chel, from the moment I started to now, has been nothing but Mickey Mouse. That was that guy's opinion. So for me to have any opinion on the Chel previous to that, I don't have an opinion on because I never played it. Did I get it? What's his name? Said he added me. Oh, unless it's on Xbox? Oh, he did. I'll send him an invite. I guess we'll accept. No, you know what? Let's do some other time. Probably better to add me on EA because then it pops up. I don't have a notification when I'm on Xbox because then it just pops up every time and I don't want it. All right, now we got to see. Ooh. 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 He's looking for anybody. Just had a 2-month break from this game and came back last night. Yeah, it definitely happens. All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
This is the last one I'll have time for, so let's stomp these guys.
All right. Yeah, it might be my last one anyway, too.
Straight back.
Cut in blue. You're already in. Go left, Red. All right, game. Nice D. Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
good
what a
try.
muffin.
Quick up. Ah, I tried to hit red. Nice pick. Nice. One escape. What a pass, man. Nice D. I can't pick it up. He just like pick it up and just absolutely overpowered me
This is wild.
without pressing a single button. Literally because I'm PMD. God damn.
Jeez.
Good defense.
Souvenir.
Sixes are so crowded compared to threes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely so.
Oh, good for him. Fuck
Oh my god, give me the puck game. Good defense. Wow, what a play.
Nice pass.
That's a good period. What a stupid ass hit animation. We're playing Central. See, I still spiked to like 30 a little bit. I mean, it did that when I wasn't live too, so it's got to just be the way it is. I mean, at least it's not hitting like yellow and shit. Like it used to do like almost a heartbeat like before. So whatever I did fixed it just to that degree to at least give me the same ping that I would have when I'm not live. So maybe guys, maybe chat. Would you guys like to see more LG streams? Playoffs is around the corner. Oh my gosh, man. This game just is not hitting who I want. Ah. Nice. Cut.
Fast to be. Straight back.
Go right, Red. Nice. What bounces? Nah, that's my bad. I think those are bad passes. Because it's like you think it's open. Unless it's wide the fuck open, I can't be making those passes. That does happen a lot. It's not really something that like you can prepare for because I'm like literally walking it from the point. So there is nobody else behind me. So on-man rushes are like bound to happen. Especially if I'm trying to hit red, literally going back post.
Oh, dude.
Nice. We're fine.
Nice break.
The game just fucking fucked you, and I'm not back.
Horrible.
Nice save.
What a save.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot. Oh yeah. Honestly, not a bad period. That's my bet on the goal against. Like, we're not gonna be able to see it, right? Because the goal is gonna be in the other end for the replay. But it's like when you walk it from the point, like you're playing with fire every time. But there is a certain skill set involved with controlling it at the point. Like quarterbacking it at the point, setting up plays, but not having them be like too risky. Whenever you throw a French force, either back post or in the slot, you're risking it going back the other way just as quick as you sent it. And that's where on-man rushes can happen, because it's not something Red could rotate behind. Green's not gonna be able to have time to rotate because he's setting up for a 1T. Like it's on me unless Teal can come up big and make a play, but it's a 2-on-1. It's kind of tough. Here should be a D to D. But I mean, how do you make that play? Unless I call it out immediately. Thinking I can just skate it in and if I don't like something, I can always just turn back.
Push through, green's way.
Oh my god, that's right, green. I can't make a pass, bro.
Oh.
That's fine. Good play. Good D.
Nice.
I just got sent. I didn't even see I got sent to the bench. Wow.
I can push that too.
Alright. Yeah. Here we go quick. Go right road. Oh my gosh. I can't find anybody I'm trying to pass to. Because I'm too close to them and I'm already holding the trigger down. Ah, that's the most frustrating thing. Like I gotta pull away. Yeah. I gotta pull away or just press the button, I guess. I don't know. Good try.
Nice try.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick.
We might be able to get that. Nice. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's right. Because he fucking. Oh wait, I think you had. Just give it back to him actually.
Is it
'Cause,
going?
I mean he.
Let's go like play that. Yeah.
I don't know, yeah, I don't think they're really playing. Yeah, no. When the goalie comes out for that, yeah, that's just they're just trying to keep the game going. Oh,
It is.
That's nice.
Nice
go.
try. Way to cut.
good play. See,
Straight back.
how come I can't do that in fucking LG when I'm actually playing? Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. I'm really playing on their serve every time, that's why. Cut in green. Ah, no, man, I'm escape. Fuck me, man. That's my wow.
Come on, Warrior. Do something.
Yeah, I totally forgot we're playing on Central. That's why this game feels so fucking good to me right now. Oh my god, I hate it. Man, I just wish I had QC ping whenever I am playing. Just not even gonna lie to you.
Embarrassing.
Like, it ain't horrible. But, okay, that happens to me still. It ain't horrible, but, like, you could feel the difference when you're playing on your server versus 30, 40 ping higher. Well, actually, it's not even that. It's like 20 ping higher, and that feels, like, completely
Push
different.
blue, give points. 31 seconds.
Yeah, just work it down low if you guys can. Nice. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh, I think they are allowed to dunk in the last.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Not even close.
Game made you miss 4 clean pokes in a row. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, to me, I just play through it. I mean, it sucks. He's gonna force it. Oh, okay. Christ. Hey, we finally won our first scrim, eh? Took 2 sessions, but we got one. Progress. Good shit, guys. Why was this team easier than the East team? This is an AHL squad. Maybe it's because I was playing Central. I don't know.
I think.
But all right, I think that's
These
it.
guys didn't seem to pass it quite like the other guys.
Yeah,
did.
no. Like, the other team definitely had more chemistry, you could tell. Like, they just had more better, like, set plays. These guys, I don't know. Just didn't have it. Or maybe we're just that much better.
I just felt like in that last game too, you guys back on the defensive end were generating more turnovers. So they were having to give us more chances. A bit more free, felt like.
Yeah. It's all good. Something, you know, that we work on. All right, guys. GG's.
GG's.
Happy games.
Yeah. We'll see if we can set up another session for everybody sometime later. So I'll see you guys. Ridiculous. EA has fans. Man, I hope Hack pivots away like we all should. Why they give him a clean poke? Yeah, wait. Yeah, I don't even know. There were so many. I don't know. I'm not even going to look at that shit, to be honest. This Demon, who's around the ECHL level? How can I improve? It depends on what you lack, to be honest. If you're on the ECHL level, like, as long as you're locked down, like, the biggest skill gap for defense isn't sometimes the defense, even though it is. Because you want to be as locked down as you can. Like, tonight, there were plenty of missed plays that I had, right? Which is, you know, bound to happen. Because I'm not perfect on the defensive side of the game. I mean, I don't think it's possible to be perfect every single game that you play, right? But if you're locked down and defense isn't as much of an issue and you have a decent team around you, then the biggest difference, how do you get to the A in the end, is your offensive puck control. You got to be able to break out the puck. You got to be able to know what call out to make. Teams are going to be trapping in the A in the end. You got to know how to break in against the trap. If you could do that, you're going to ascend at that level. If you're stuck in the E, it's mainly probably because you don't have very good puck control as a defensive player. Like, you don't have that offensive capability as a defensive player, knowing when to jump up and fill a lane and play offense. That's usually how it goes. I mean, it's the biggest skill gap for me. It's the toughest thing for me to learn is the break-ins. Like, the defense itself, that has been an issue for me this entire year. It's because I just don't play the game enough to be as locked down against the guys who are LT pivoting and all that. I think there's just so many things that go against you as a defensive player. It makes it very extremely tough to manage that, right? Like, to actually be perfect as a defenseman. It's just not going to happen. I think you need to have a good team around you that can also play solid defense, right? So it's a team aspect on the defensive side, but you still should be able to play, you know, competent one-on-one against guys. That's just how it is, right? but the offensive puck control, it's the main thing that I lack. So like if you notice tonight, the goals against that were happening were because of the turnovers near the point, or because of me turning it over in the slot when I force a backdoor pass that doesn't go in, and it goes back the other way very quickly for an on-man rush. That's the stuff that I myself would have to work on, right? But I know this stuff. Like the biggest problem for me this year is really just been playing the game. How do you recommend learning that, I guess? Well, for break-ins, right, you kind of need to know just how guys are lining up and understand the different call-outs. So, like, I could go in and teach guys what the different call-outs are. Like, I don't know. You kind of need to learn it from somebody. Like, I learned it from somebody else. And also watching guys at a high level in terms of what they're calling out. Like, if you watch guys play esports and all that, or watch NHL players and all that, like, you could see, like, what they're calling out as long as they have their freaking mic on, which half of them don't, or more. But, like, you know, the calls that I'm making, I'm like, you know, red cut right, red cut left, I'm skating, or I'm going to dump right, you know, blue cut in and out or something. You know, like, it's those things. You need to know what the callouts are, and then you can begin to sort of read the trap and sort of make a call in terms of what you want to be done on the ice. So get lucky and mean a non-toxic player. It's basically what it is. It's tough to really say. I don't know. Do I have a fucking video on that? I thought I was making one. I don't think I made it, to be honest. I remember last year I was gonna make a break-ins like video, like tips video, like basic call outs and like different scenarios in which you can call certain things, right? I don't think I ever did it though, because it took too long for me to get to, and then by the time I got to it, I think the film that I was going to use was like corrupted or some shit. That's what tends to happen. For me to do it now would probably not. It also wouldn't hit well, I don't think, on YouTube. It would do it for 27 probably. You know, sometimes you got to plan videos ahead, and you got to know when the hot spot is for videos to be dropped. But no, it's the biggest thing that's held me back is like the call outs and break-ins and offensive puck control. Like if you're able to control the puck as a defenseman, and you have decent to lockdown capabilities on defense, you're basically an NHL level player. And that's kind of what I'm looking for like on the defensive side. That's what I'm looking for. Like for me, I got to be able to master it both ways. That's what I'm looking for in my left D, is for guys that could do that. Center wise, you know, center is a whole different ball game. Winger is a whole different ball game. But, you know, as a forward, you got to be very good with the puck. You got to know how you can control it, offensive puck control, defensive support, you know, transition both ways, rotations. All those things are simple things, but if you could do it extremely well at a high level, it's very easy for you to play and keep up with those guys at the top. It doesn't take much besides like the individual skill level and then the IQ to go with it to play at a high level. You just need the amount of reps. If it's a skill issue thing, then repetition is what you need. If it's an IQ thing and you're just making the wrong reads, that's repetition within a specific set like scenario. You need to then be playing scrims. You know, if you're playing pubs and you have 1,000 games in, but you're not, you lack certain skill sets, it's because you're not playing the right type of games. Like scrims is the way to do that. Get in good with a team, or join LG, get in good with an LG line or team and run scrims, because there's scrims being ran every single day, or every other day, I guess, depending on. Usually Sunday through Thursday is like league games heavy, right? So people always tend to warm up, and you can find scrims that way. This is what I use for 3s and 6s. Now, if I'm playing pubs, it's the same build, except I just run wheels because I want to have that extra bit of speed when other guys use it, right? But for me, this is my competitive build for LG and esports. I use this for both 3s and 6s. If I wanted to, well, for 3s, I guess I would run the fucking wheels, but beyond that, it's the same build. There's nothing different. What's my rank? For what, sixes? I think not even. I'm unranked because I don't play pubs. Threes, I think I hit diamond last season. I don't fucking know, man. I don't play pubs this year. I play this game with most of my buddies. We suck trying to have fun. It's quite hard online. Yeah, it's definitely I mean, this game is very unforgiving. If you're not able to, if you don't have the skill and the reps in, man, like you're starting off on this game at a very low spot, and it's like you're gonna be just facing against guys that have been playing the game for years, and there's nothing to build your skill set up. There just isn't, besides the loss after loss after loss. So if you're willing to lose before you start winning, that's what you got to do. And I try to pound this in because that type of, like, if you can call it a nuance, I guess, applies to even when you're playing competitively too. Like, you join competitively and it's like, oh, the whole different realm. Like, I'm trying to convert threes guys into sixes, and it's like, it's not a seamless transition. Like, it kind of is for the skill sets, but the style difference between threes and sixes is vastly different. You kind of need to know what you're doing. It doesn't take much to learn it, but we need repetition. That's the one thing we lack above all else, is simply sixes repetition. What I hate to see, though. Run a 5'7" dangler, elite beauty backhand, blue edges, and gold big rig. Slaps for me. Well, I'm glad it slaps. A lot of people are only good at threes because of L2. You could say that about sixes too, to be honest. I mean, the L2, LT, you know, that is the biggest asset to offense that has given them a huge advantage over defense. Especially this year. It's what made playing defense such a difficult task. I'm not saying, like, personally, there's videos where I'm like, we'll get rid of the L2. I'm not saying completely get rid of it. But, like, because that would benefit defense, right? If you get rid of an L2 this year, that makes elite edges sort of it makes elite edges unreliable, because, like, what do you use fucking elite edges for? Literally the L2 and LT. Like, literally, that's all you use elite edges for, is the LT pivot. So if you got rid of the L2 pivot, you don't need elite edges on your build then. You know, and that would vastly help defense, right? I'm not calling for it because I don't like the skill set or I don't enjoy it. It's just, I don't know. It's vastly unrealistic. The guys that praise the L2 is because there is a skill set tied to it. Not everybody can just LT in the way that the high level players can do. Can do it. So there's a skill set to it. There's a skill gap to it, right? Which makes the competitive side more competitive because there's a bigger skill gap offensively. There's also a bigger skill gap defensively to try to stop those guys doing it. But when you get rid of, like, truculence and everything else that could actually be used to hit the guys off of L2 and LT and all that, it makes playing defense, that's what made it impossible, right? Because you're adding a huge thing that buffs the offense, and you're not giving anything on the defensive side to counter it, besides really just a higher skill gap needed, which again makes the competitive side more competitive. But it's like, at what point do you draw a line? Like, there has to be some kind of nerf to it to make it less repetitive and less reliable. But then, like, you bring the skill down. Or do you? Because the game of hockey is about utilizing your teammates and the IQ to get into the proper areas on the ice to set up plays, right? A lot of guys just solo use LT to get into those areas because they're allowed to, they're able to. If you limit them from doing that, now they have to utilize the other parts of hockey to set up those same exact plays. So you'd have to figure out, how do you draw a line where you don't just completely get rid of the skill gap, but you allow for these more realistic style tendencies to come out, where, like, hey, let's actually make a pass now, or set up a decent play. Maybe bring back the dump and chase, and bring back something to make it just less arcade-like. And it's like, I could see both sides for the L2, but I at the same time, if you get rid of it, then you're just hurting the competitive side too. I don't know. It's hard to really... This year has really pushed me a certain way where it's like, I feel like the gameplay was better if you don't look at the traits and you just look at the gameplay itself. The gameplay feels better. But then when you throw these traits in there, it makes it very inconsistent, which has been every year, but it's like weird. Where it's like you could have a good thing and bad thing at the same time. Like, to me, I don't know how to really explain it. Like, there needs to be a balance between offense and defense. You can't just add things to offense and not give us a counter for defense. I guess they maybe thought truculence was that answer, but you can't use that competitively. Because the fucking guys that run LG make it so. I don't know. I don't really have an answer right now. Things does feel more balanced mode, but that's not saying much. Everybody uses LT just to be like McDavid to try to do everything alone. Exactly. They can get into those areas easier because they're able to LT around you or get into a certain area to then do it. Even if they nerf the LT, glitch somewhere else, will exploit it with a new glitch. True, but it's like we haven't had a glitch exploit quite like the LT pivot. Like we had the LT curl in previous years, like back in 22-23. Remember how we could do that LT pivot? You could spin off it, but that wasn't as abusive as the freaking vision control Ice Cube technology with elite edges on. And then with the 180 pivot turn, and you could spin a million different ways. It feels like NHL 21, right? With the way that you could LT pivot, but like 10 times faster. And you keep your speed. You keep your momentum. That's really what it is. It's like you just accelerated everything and made it exaggerated. You know what I mean? Like it's weird how you look back at previous Chels and we had some of these things. They bring it back, but they bring it back in such an over-exaggerated way. That's the thing I hate. The game is arcade-like. It's not... I don't think you could say it's non-competitive, though. Like, it's the most skilled... It has the most skill gap in the game. In my opinion. Because if you are not that good of a player, you will get shit on. Like, straight out. Against anybody that knows how to do any of the stuff. You could still get shit on in previous years. I'm just saying, like, it just feels like you could easily... It's just easier to get shit on. Like, there's a bigger skill gap to the game. But then it's like, well, we have these such over-exaggerated moves in the game that make it worse, you know? So, like, at what point do you draw a line and say, let's dial this stuff back a bit, make it a little bit more balanced both ways, and then try to fine-tune this stuff? Stop adding things and just fine-tune it. That's what you really need to do. Like, what you hope, right? Because you know that the traits are going to remain next year. You know that the LT is going to remain next year, and all this stuff's going to remain. Based on what it is currently, you just hope there to be some kind of balancing that happens. You hope there to be like less of a reliance on, I mean, if anything, get rid of the entire elite trait level. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Like, you kind of have to think like EA Sports. You know they're not going to do that. You just hope it's less reliant on the traits. You know, like, dial it back a bit, where like an elite doesn't feel like an elite. Elite feels like a blue or something. And then a blue feels like a gold. And gold feels like superstar. Or something from 25 and some shit. You know, like, dial this stuff back where it's not... It don't feel so damn OP. And then you gotta watch whatever else they add to the game, gameplay wise, because they didn't really add anything, did they? Like, gameplay wise, besides the traits, what else did they add gameplay wise this year? Nothing, besides maybe something for goalies. I don't even remember what they did. But the traits changed the entire game, and then they upped the speed and everything. So everything felt like a huge ass buff, but the game was the exact same as 25. Like, the game isn't different. Or maybe the ice cube was improved a bit or something. New animations. That's where the LT pivot, like 180 turn, kind of came in. It wasn't there last year. Like I don't think. I hate the matchmaking in this game. Me and my friend, we ain't too good at the game, but not bad. We'll be queuing up, and it will take to give us a level 5 random. Yet the team we go against a full team of elites. Yeah, because they're a full team, and you got the shit end. You got the shit end of the stick of the random guy that's playing drop-in or something, or club, whatever that queues up. I think they just need to be able to remove being able to 180, and also your stick makes that contact noise when poking. I think they should lose the puck. Oftentimes they don't. Well, oftentimes too they lose the puck and then immediately get it back. Or yeah, there is times where you hit the puck and it makes that sound but did absolutely nothing. But I think that's because they have a trait activating there. Like if you use Big Rig or something and you do like a, you know, you power to the net or something, your trait activates, and then you try to poke check them, and sometimes you make the contact, but it's like they have a magnet on their stick and they're a brick wall. Their stick is as solid as a brick wall, and you just can't move them. Like, it's not that poke checking itself has not changed. I don't think it's nerfed either. It's because of the traits that are activating on the offensive side that's giving them the buff. That's making stick checking not good. It has nothing to do with the trait itself. Nothing to do with the action itself. They didn't change any of that. They didn't nerf this. They buffed the offense. That's what they did. Because again, the traits are over exaggerated. The speed in the game is over exaggerated. Everybody's too fast. Everybody has all these buffs that make them way too good for certain actions, right? So it's you're not going to be able to just poke check them the same way as in the previous year. If everybody, here's the biggest test: take away the traits, make everybody the same build, then poke check and see if it's different. See if you feel a noticeable difference. You know, like that's the only way you can really test it. What's the cheapest trait out of these? Elite Edges, Big Rig, or Warrior? The cheapest, I think, is Warrior, isn't it? Like you're saying ability cost? This is 40 to get that. Elite Edges is 85. I think Big Rig actually might be the same. Yeah, no, this is the same. As far as cost, if that's what you're saying. As in to abuse the game? Well, they all can be abused. I don't think Warrior really is an abusive trait. It just helps you defend against like a truculence body check or just body check in general. I don't think this is like OP as opposed to Elite Edges or Big Rig. Both of those have a certain playstyle tied to them. Elite Edges itself, if you have like a lot of talent with the LT pivot, could be very damn abusive. But this is like a good skill gap. Like it's a good skill gap in the game. Do you just get rid of it? Do you nerf Elite Edges? I mean, the answer for me is to just slow the game down a bit, make it a little bit less just straight line. You know, like make Elite Edges a little bit slower. I guess make the LT pivot not as quick. Like slow the game down a bit. See what that does. They should be actively testing this stuff, which they don't. Like we should have gotten a nerf, I think, by now with the trades. We shouldn't have to wait till the next year to then see a change in effect. My friend has a hot take that yellow edges should be the default skating. Poke checks don't work. Slow it down. Make it more about finding openings instead of L2 pivoting constantly. Oh, so you're saying like Elite Edges, this effect should just be the default. I've actually heard of that. I've heard that like well, if you go with like the traits itself just being gone, that the traits should actually be applied to the attribute. So like if you had a 96 speed, you probably think that that's got to be close to an elite level wheels. That you should be as fast as like an elite wheels. I don't necessarily agree to that extent. Maybe, I don't know. You can blend in the traits in with the attributes, make this more of like what is, kind of like deciding on what your build is. It's like here, I'm like my shot sucks, but like if I go with a sniper, this should be close to at least the blue, if not close to an elite level quick release shot effect. But do you go to that extreme where it's like if you raise this into the 90s, you could shoot it from the point and almost go bar down every time? Big Rig Unstoppable just reduces stick tracking to almost nothing. Exactly. Like the traits itself affect the game a lot. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's, I mean, same with like this, like elite edges. This should be close to an elite level, elite edges effect. If it was, you had 96 agility. But then every single player then has elite edges, has elite wheels. You know what I mean? Like, do you go to that extreme and like blend the traits in with, I don't think that's the answer really either. But you can like still dial it back a bit. You know, you can choose to do that, get rid of the traits and have it be sort of blended in, but then dial it back still. Like this should be whatever the 97 speed effect would be without it, but then just like pretend like it's in maybe a blue level wheels. And then that's your speed effect. Like a blue level elite edges. I don't know. Then you're still fast as fuck. Like the whole point is to choose, is like to pick your poison, not to have all the traits blended into whatever high overall you have with a certain with a certain attribute. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we can kind of talk about this for hours. I feel like at the end of the day, the game is not dictated by us, and it's literally dictated by whatever EA has up their sleeve. If I had to predict where they're going to go next year, the traits are going to be either the same or they're going to dial back some of the traits. Like, the traits are going to feel the exact same, or they're going to choose to dial it back a bit with certain traits. Like, maybe elite edges isn't as effective, or wheels isn't as effective, or maybe they actually do nerf the LT pivot to some degree. And where it's not, you're not reliant on it or whatever. I do feel like most of the traits are going to wind up feeling the same. And then they're going to throw whatever gameplay mechanic that's going to fuck up everything else. So instead of well, no, they're still going to have the pressure system, but they're now going to have an EA or a Madden mechanic in the crowd effect. Ice tilt is actually going to be a mechanic in the game. I'm going to call that out. Ice tilt is going to be an actual meter that you can see on the screen, just like Madden with the crowd effect. And then when you have the ice tilt, and it's literally going to be called ice tilt, they're going to have it where it's a meter, and when you have it, you get every fucking puck bounce in the world until you can shed the bleeding. Meaning the crowd's on your side, you're at home, and you're just absolutely getting it, right? You have those surges where, yeah, you know for a fact they're going to ask something like that. You know it's coming around the corner. It's already here, actually. It's going to be in the, it's going to be, it's going to be there. Crowd effect, new technology, new fan reactions, right? And it's really gonna have the fans are gonna be able to dictate the gameplay itself. If the crowd is going wild, the whole team has an advantage. If the crowd's booing like crazy, if it's gonna be booing like crazy, then the away team has the advantage, and they're getting the bounces. It's actually gonna be a mechanic. They won't have to you won't have to like think that it's in the game. It's gonna be EA Sports. It's in the game. I'm gonna call it now. Ice Tilt is actually gonna be a gameplay feature for NHL 27. You heard it here first. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see when we play next. So stay tuned till then. Have a good rest of your night.